Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Love Yourself to Health podcast. My name is Alyssa, and I'll be here each week teaching you how to build a body that you genuinely love. As women, we have been taught so much misinformation about what our bodies should look like, how we should eat, and how we should work out. And I'm here to dispel all the myths and to teach you how to feel better, eat more without gaining weight, and to build a toned, lean, feminine physique, all without dieting, endless hours of cardio, or beating yourself up for getting off track. Here, we're all about treating our bodies with love and respect, and of course, having fun along the way. I just wanted to get into, kind of an exciting opportunity that we have coming up and a special bonus, for those of you who are registered for the boot camp. So I'm sure you guys have heard us talk about Transformation Academy before. So we have some spots opening up in Transformation Academy for April enrollment. So the next intake, we start April 4th. And I wanted you guys to be, the first to have access to these spots. And, if you are looking to work on your health, to really commit to yourself, to take that scary leap and just get started and have support from both of us along the way, as well as, the other ladies who are a part of this group, this is such a good way for you to really start that journey and know that you're going to make a huge transformation by the end of it. It's not like any other, short-term thing. It's not like a fad diet or a workout plan or even working with a personal trainer or anything like that. This is a whole life transformation, right? We're teaching you how to change up your nutrition and mend your relationship with food and really learn how to fuel your body in a healthy and sustainable way. We're teaching you how to design your own workout programs so that when you're going into the gym, what you're doing, why you're doing it. And then when you graduate from the program, you will have so much confidence in building your own workout programs and have a lot of fun doing it and know how to get stronger, how to build a body that you genuinely love and really build up that confidence. And then, that's just the nutrition and fitness part. There's a huge mindset part of this as well. So we teach you all about goal setting, all about, getting in tune with your mind and affirmations. And there's so much to the mindset. So there's so much more in this than you would get out of any other program that you could find out there. I wanted to speak to, what exactly is this, right? So it's a group coaching container. And basically what that means is you're going to have group coaching calls where there's going to be probably 4 to 6 people on there. It's going to be hosted by either myself or Aria. And you have an opportunity to get coached by us. So each person will have, about 15 minutes with each of us. Sometimes we'll run through exercises if everybody's kind of dealing with a similar thing. Like last night, we did an exercise on overwhelm and tasks. So when you have a massive to-do list and it just feels like it's weighing on you, we did a whole exercise, spent the whole call, writing out the to-do list, figuring out what needs to be done, what doesn't, delegating things. And then by the end, we want you to come away from these calls feeling so much better than when you first came in. So that's why it's so important to have a coach and to have access to now 2 coaches, which is so exciting. So basically you're getting private coaching without the private coaching price tag, right? So that's what's great about group coaching is not only are you in a container with other women who are working towards the same thing as you, but you also have coaching happening too, instead of just doing a program that is just laid out for you, right? You actually have people there who are supporting you, whatever is going on in your life. So those times where, things aren't going as well as you want, you have, again, coaches there to help you. Mm-hmm. And real-time stuff. And Aria actually, so she's been in Transformation Academy as a client since January, just to kind of get a good introduction to the program, know what it's like to be a client in there. So I don't know if you had anything you wanted to speak to from personal experience in the program.
I think a big thing, just how my brain works. I like the layout of all the course material and how there's like specific domains that you can like learn material from, so whether that be like your movement practice, your nutrition, or your mindset. And I like how simple and straightforward you present the information in a way that I can actually apply it as a client to my life. And then it's just a lot of the time you go into these programs and you don't actually learn how to do it for yourself. And you're reliant on that coach even after the fact. And what this program really does for you is to give you that information, that confidence, that like knowing that you can do this on your own, that it's not dependent on someone else for you to be successful, that you know that you can be successful if given the right tools. So I really like how the information is presented, and I like the community aspect, because a lot of the time you're like, even like on a one-on-one coaching kind of container, you feel like sometimes like, why isn't this working out for you? Like, why aren't you seeing the results? And then you have this community aspect, and you can see that women are in the same spot as you are, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's really great, because that makes the journey a lot more like personable. Mm-hmm. Like knowing that other people are struggling with the same things that you're struggling with, and they're overcoming that, which is awesome. You get to see other people's successes. And that's a lot different than other containers that I've at least been a part of. So yeah.
And like I really like having the different aspects in there too, because I know some people really, really love the course material, and that's where they see the most results from. And I'll be showing you guys like a little behind the scenes of what's actually included in all of the courses. And then I have other people who really get a lot from the coaching calls, right? Mm-hmm. That's where they're getting even more stuff. So basically, the courses are where you learn everything about mindset, nutrition, program design, and take, what works for you. I give you lots of different approaches, because I know not everybody uses the same thing. And that's a huge part of my coaching. I got to keep remembering, like, it's not just me now. You're a part of this too, which is amazing. So don't mind me if I keep saying I really mean we, because we are the coaches in here, just kind of going on autopilot. But,
there's one thing that I really enjoyed about your approach that I haven't seen in other containers, is the reflection piece that you have your clients do at the end of each week in anticipation for the next week. Because I think sometimes that, like, we go on autopilot for the entire week, and it's hard to learn from that week and then improve for the next week. So with your reflection questions that you have your clients answer, like how they felt, like where their progress was, all their wins, like all the things, I think it's like, that's something that's really, really different. And I enjoy that because it forces you to do that reflection, because I feel like sometimes you don't do that for yourself willingly. Yeah. So they like that piece.
Yeah, because I feel like you can get kind of caught up, and I very much like to get you guys thinking in like a positive way and focusing on the wins, and then also like, what do you want to work on? So yeah, every week we send out a check-in form where you just say like how you're feeling mentally, physically, how your workouts went, how you're doing with nutrition, how you're doing, how you feel in your body, wins for the week. Like, there's lots of stuff in there. And then I often will use these on the group coaching calls. Even if you don't know what to talk about on the group coaching call, I will have seen, your check-in for the week. And then this is where I really love coaching. I really love, just like showing people what they're doing well, how they can kind of make changes for themselves. And it's just really cool to kind of get that inside look. And again, stick with it every single week. So yeah, there's tons of support in here. You're getting a lot out of a group coaching container. Again, without the private coaching price tag, which is cool. Yeah, I'm very proud of this program that we've created. After lots of time of working with lots of people and figuring out, what works best, we've really been able to, tailor this to be super, super, as good as it can possibly be, so you guys can get as much of it as possible. Mm-hmm. So basically, the program is for women. So yeah, it's a women only group, because I don't know, women and fitness and health and nutrition and all of that is very, very different than men. It's much more, emotional. We have a lot more media that is just like berating us for all of our lives. And it's a very unique experience to women that I think men just don't really have the same understanding as we do. So our group coaching program, Transformation Academy, is always going to be for women only. So it's a very, very safe space, very welcoming, very community. And then you've got people in there who are from all different areas of life, all different points in their journey, all different age groups. So it's really cool just to see how different people go through their journey, and that we really all do have a lot of commonality. Yeah. So basically, this program is for women who are, done with fad diets and don't give lasting results. They're ready to take their health into their own hands, and they're ready to really make lasting changes. And yeah, a huge piece of my coaching style is that I want you to learn how to do this on your own. Right. I want you guys to graduate from this program. And again, we now know that like 6 months is going to be the best amount of time to stay in minimum, so that you can confidently go out on your own after. You're going to have access to all the course stuff lifetime. So even if you want to go back and reflect on what you've learned, you have access to all that stuff forever. And yeah, you'll have just really learned a lot by the end, made a complete transformation, mostly mindset. Like mindset is the hugest place where you're going to make transformation in here, meaning you're just going to feel better overall. I think that's the biggest thing, is that you'll just feel so much better in your body, about nutrition, about your workouts, about even just like how you approach your life. Did you have anything you wanted to add there?
No, I think you covered everything.
All righty. So what do we have now? What's included? This is the fun stuff.
Wow.
So there's a lot of fun stuff in here. So you get weekly group coaching calls. So either myself or Aria, we both have like slightly different approaches, different like focuses. Aria's definitely got the background in mindset, and like has a lot of, I don't know, how do you feel you're a different coach than me in terms of mindset and like what you'd be doing on the group calls?
Well, definitely like using my psychology degree is a benefit. So I think I have a pretty good understanding about the psychological perspective of how you, like, how do I word this? The neurological perspective of how you approach mindset, and then the actual like daily practice or practical implication of that. And then I also have a background in women's studies. So definitely approaching it from more of like a women-centric perspective, and not just from like a health and fitness, but like a health and fitness in women, and how they really like interact with that as a.
I love that. And yeah, I feel like you have a lot more of a deeper understanding of mindset stuff. I feel like for me, I kind of like help you kind of get the basics and just start like feeling better and whatnot. And then you're kind of there to like go even deeper into things and really make like even more results and progress there. So
I really like asking the tough questions, right? Yeah. The ones that maybe you haven't asked yourself or haven't wanted to ask yourself, and to kind of like, I think we grow a lot when we're uncomfortable, right? We're never going to grow when we're comfortable where we are. So really, yeah, really growing and learning, but from yourself, right? Like a lot of the time, all I'm asking you is why, or like, let's go deeper, right? Like those kind of questions, like they're pretty simple, but they're questions that people don't ask themselves.
Yeah. And I have personal experience being coached by Aria. She has been my mindset coach. And it's a really unique experience. And I mean, I might have a slightly different response than most people, but I know so many times I just was getting so excited about all of the things we were figuring out. And, a lot of it is, not the nicest things that you're figuring out that you think about yourself, but I was so excited about it because I was like, I'm so happy that I can see what's going on in my brain, and I know how to change it, and I know I have control over it. So it's a really cool experience, and I'm really excited to be able to, bring that to our clients in here too. So yeah, again, this is like how we're growing and changing and always wanting to improve so that you guys get as much out of this as possible. So you'll also get form checks on every workout. So we have a workout app where, every month you'll create your own workout program. The very first one you'll create with us, but every other month you're going to create your own workout program. You're going to submit it to us. We have a program design call where we will get everything, figured out. You'll get feedback from us. Like, it's not like you're just going to be creating your program on your own and whatever. We'll take a look at it and make sure everything, looks good, that it's helping you work towards your goals. It's not too long, not too short, all of that fun stuff. And then in the app, you get your workouts loaded in there. So there's video trainings for all of the exercises. You can track your progress. You can send in videos. So if you record yourself during your workout, send it to us, you get a form check. So basically like having a personal trainer with you. So it's really cool that we're able to do this even at such a remote distance. Like, you could be anywhere in the world and we can still give you feedback on your workouts. So then you're always focusing on what you need to do to improve, because form is very important when it comes to workouts. We've got the new thing we've added in is weekly co-working sessions. So this is going to be, an hour every week, hosted either by myself or Aria, where you can just come on to a Zoom call. We'll turn off the microphones and you can just work through, the course material. You can come up with a meal plan. You can design your workout program, whatever it is that you're working on. You have a designated hour to just work on it with your other people. And then you do have access to either myself or Aria in the chat if you have, any questions that come up. And yeah, it's just a good way to hold yourself accountable, because I know sometimes when we have self-paced courses, it's hard to keep yourself on track consistently. So if you have that time that you can come on during the week, it'll just help you have a little bit more accountability there. We've got access to the Slack community. So in the Slack channel, basically that's where you can ask questions outside of the group coaching calls, outside of the co-working sessions. It's, we have a mindset channel in there, a nutrition channel, a share your wins, fitness channel. Like, there's lots of different channels based on whatever is coming up. So you've got us as coaches in there. And then there's a lot of support from your other members in Transformation Academy as well. So this is really where we build up that community and share all of the different resources and everything that's going on. Again, smaller questions that come up, super easy to just post it in there. We've got a monthly game night. So that's going to be, if any of you know what Jackbox Games is, that's what we play on our monthly game night. So again, this is another new thing that we've started. So basically just fun, icebreaker games. We play it on Zoom and it's just a really fun time. So it's a good way to, get to know your other members and just really connect on a deeper level, not just, we're doing this health thing together, but we're actually like friends as well, because you're in this with them for 6 months. So it's nice to have a little bit of a break from the focus on health and just to, hang out and enjoy each other's company. And finally, you get, of course, access to all the courses, which we have, already covered. There's a mindset course, a nutrition course, and a program design course. And then as we go along, we're going to be adding in more and more mini courses, because we've got lots of ideas of more things that we want to teach you guys. So again, always growing and improving and changing what we have going on.
Probably too many ideas, but
I know we have so much stuff going on in our brain. Would you want to talk about the tiers? This one's an easier one to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically the basic tier is just everything that Alyssa had just covered for you guys. And then the silver one, you get one private call per month, and then a private, as well as private Voxer support. Sorry, I can't speak text. And then with the gold one, you get 2 private calls a month opposed to 1, as well as private support via text.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these are all going to be with me. So Aria is going to be, your coach on the group coaching calls, helping with the form checks and in Slack. And then these private calls and text support will be with me for now. Things might change in the future. You might be able to choose which coach you want to have calls with. We're just getting started. It's crazy to think there's still so much more we can do and so much more we can change, but yeah. So yeah, we've got these different options because, everybody wants a different level of support. And of course, like these are going to be at different price points. So the basic is going to be the least expensive. And then as you add on, obviously it's going to be a bit more, but of course you get much, much more support. Mm-hmm. Honestly, the Voxer, the private text support is huge. That's where you can message your coach during the week at any point, and we can do like voice memos back and forth. So this is where we really do like some more daily check-ins. Like I have one girl right now who, is going through a bit of a rough time mentally, trying to really get herself back into things. So what we're doing is every day she is sharing with me, her wins for the day, just to really get her into that positive headspace of really focusing on what's going well in life. And there's lots of different things that we can do in the private Voxer support. So it really does make a big difference to have that in there. And for those of you who are part of the bootcamp, if you're registered for the bootcamp, we have a really exciting sign up bonus for you because you took the time to join this bootcamp, to be with us every day, to do the homework, to really start working on your mindset. So for those of you who are registered for the bootcamp, so if you're listening on the podcast or on Instagram and you're not registered for the bootcamp, I'm sorry, but you don't get all of these fun bonuses, but you can still join. So those of you who are in the bootcamp, you will get a free upgrade to the next tier. So if you purchase the basic tier, you will actually get upgraded to the silver. So you pay the price of the basic, but you get all the benefits of the silver. Or if you purchase the silver, you get all the benefits of the gold at the silver price. So super, super exciting. That is savings of, I believe, $600. So that is a really big, exciting thing there. You'll get access to the course material immediately. So as soon as you sign up, you get access to all of the course material. And we do start April 4th. So again, the sooner you sign up, the more you're going to be able to do even before we get started, which is super exciting. And finally, you'll also get a bonus kickoff call and that text support up until we start. So we'll design your first workout program together, make sure that you're all set up and ready to go with that. We'll come up with a game plan and we'll let you know like where is best to start in the program. And then of course you'll have that text support up until we start. So you're not just like flailing off on your own being like, okay, I guess I'll just go through the course material. Now you've got support from your coaches like during that process. So basically you're pretty much in Transformation Academy except for the group coaching. So lots of exciting things there. And this is going to be available to you guys until March 25th. So the same deadline for getting finished with the bootcamp, you'll have the same deadline. So, I mean, if you are listening on Instagram or the podcast and you want to take advantage of this stuff, just let us know. We'll get you into the bootcamp. You still have until Friday to get in there. So yeah, super exciting for you guys. And again, like we're opening up spots today. So make sure you get in as soon as possible so you can claim your spot. Okay. So I've only got maybe 5 or 10 minutes here. So I'm going to try to get through all this stuff. I know I can talk for hours on Transformation Academy. So next steps is to finish up your trainings and homework, get caught up on everything so that you can be entered to win the prizes. Remember the grand prize, you'll get 2 weeks in Transformation Academy completely for free, which is huge, right? We're also going to drop a survey if you guys would mind filling that out, just to give us some feedback on how you enjoyed this course and what we can do to improve for next time. Again, a huge thing in our coaching is that we always want to be improving and changing and growing. We're not going to do things the same all of the time because we got to learn from, what works best for people. And we always want to have the best programs available, that you guys are getting the best results possible and you're feeling as good as you possibly can. So again, and if you fill out the survey, gives you a bonus entry to the grand prize. So you could get 7 entries if you do all of the, share to the stories every day, if you do the homeworks every day, and if you do the survey. So all of those things. And finally, if you want to take advantage of this bonus, again, we're going to send you a recap email later today if you are part of the bootcamp, and you'll get all the links, you'll get all the information. But you can follow the link in the description, in our bios on Instagram, or in the email, and on Facebook. It's everywhere. We'll send you will be able to find the links if you want to apply. So when you apply, you will book a call. That'll be with me, and we'll have a chat. We'll see, which options would be best for you. And yeah, we'll get everything figured out. Like the call is about 45 minutes. I mean, as you know, I'm a bit of a talker, but we basically just chat about your goals, chat about what you want to do, where you see yourself, what you've done. And then we'll go over, the different options available, the different payment plans. We have lots of payment options because it is for a long period of time. So lots of options there. We'll talk about all those things on the call and yeah, figure out what works best for you. Again, it's totally free. No pressure. I'm definitely not somebody who's going to put pressure on you. If you just want to talk with me about your goals and you don't end up signing up for Transformation Academy, like no hard feelings whatsoever. I'm definitely not a typical business person. I don't like trying to force people to buy things or anything like that. Like, nah, we're just having a good conversation, and I will not get offended if you do not sign up even after we talk for 45 minutes. That's not what we're about here. And I wanted to give you guys a little behind the scenes into Transformation Academy. So you should be able to see my screen here. So first, I will quickly go through, what happens when you click on the link. Just trying to move this into the right spot. So there's a few different buttons to apply. So this kind of just goes over, what's included in the course, what Transformation Academy is, introduction to myself and Aria, just kind of going over all of these things. There's lots of different spots to sign up on here, what you'll learn, the different courses included, what you get, and all of that stuff. We start in 16 days, 20 hours, 45 minutes, and 50 seconds. And then we've got some frequently asked questions. If you do want to read up on even more of this stuff, if you have more questions or anything, we've got lots of stuff here. You can send us an email or a message if you do have any more questions for sure. And then
feel free to reach out to me like on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Like same goes for me. Like hit me up in my DMs and like we can have a quick conversation and kind of see where you're at, because the more supports you can get, like the better, the more likely you are to reach your goals for sure.
100%. Sorry, I'm just like zooming through everything.
No, you fly at her.
So this is a new thing that we've created. So this is basically just like an introduction to Transformation Academy. So this is like your main hub outside of the other courses. So this is just like what's going on in the course, what to expect, how Transformation Academy works, and all of that. Then you've got an intake form. So, just to gather some information about you, call times to see when you have time available so we can make sure everybody can get into the calls. You can book your kickoff call here to get everything started. And then we've got links to Slack, to the workout program app, to the food tracking app. You've got your weekly check-in form. So we've really tried to host everything in here. Previously, I just gave you links for everything. So this just makes it all so much easier and more organized. This is where you can sign up for the group coaching calls. Then you've got the monthly expectations. So this is where you can upload your workout program. This is where you can book your program design call, where you can come into Zoom night or game night. So we've got everything in there, and also all of the call recordings are going to be uploaded in here. So if you can't make a group call, they will all be uploaded. So super excited about that now. It makes everything a lot easier. But yeah, I'll just quickly go through one of these. Let's do nutrition, just to give you an idea of what the courses look like. And again, you can kind of see what's included in all of these by going to that main page there. You can see like everything that's included. So you're going to get a presentation. You're going to have me talking at you here. So I'm the main coach on these main courses, but Aria is going to have a course in there as well. And then there's going to be your downloads here. So this is where you'll find, the worksheets, where you'll find the slides, all of those things. And yeah, so we've got, assessing your nutrition. You've got your honoring your hunger, again, you can go in and take a look at everything that you have here. So yeah, there's like lots of different trainings in here. Everything has different things. They've all got, like I think you can see all the different downloads here, tons of worksheets, all the fun stuff. I could just like take so much time going through all of this stuff, but I'll leave it to you guys. If you want to see, what's in all of these, feel free to, again, check out here. And when you go down to the courses included, you can click on it here and it'll bring you to this. So you can see, everything that's included. And again, you don't need to pay for these courses. They're included in the program. They are available to buy on their own, but I'd highly suggest actually being a part of the program to really get the most out of it. But yeah, you can go into here and see, what's talked about on every single module. Yeah. So I think I will leave it there for today. I know we had a lot to go over. I will share all of the links below, reach out to either myself or Aria if you have any questions whatsoever. And again, you've got a week to take advantage of the fast action bonus. So keep an eye on your email. I'll send you out more information there. Did you have anything to add before we sign off?
No, I think you covered everything.
Okay. Again, like I could talk about this stuff forever. There's so much fun stuff in there and lots of exciting things to happen. So we're so excited to meet you guys and to, bring in some new members and really get you that transformation that you've been so desperately searching for and never being able to find. We will help you get there. I 100% promise that. We have not had a single person who's gone through and hasn't made any progress. Like, you're going to be good.
Have a fun time on top of that.
So much fun. We have like everybody in there is amazing. Like, we have the best ladies in here. I love it so much. Okay.
Awesome.
I will talk to you guys all later then.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. I'm so incredibly grateful that you took the time out of your day to listen and to support my podcast. If you're ready to feel the best you've ever felt, I would absolutely love to work with you. I have quite a few offers available, from nutrition audits to teaching you how to design your own workouts to group and private one-on-one coaching. Be sure to check out the link in the show notes or go to linktree/AllieDoss. So that's linktr.ee/ALYDAWS to see what I have available right now. I love chatting with you, so don't hesitate to email or reach out on Instagram if you have any questions whatsoever. Have an incredible week, my friend, and we will chat soon.